And Allen, he joins us live from our newsroom. Brian?
Greg, although this is an election year, the presidential race was never once mentioned during the First Lady's visits to the Crinton Daycare Center and the Stella Sanford Community Center. Mrs. Clinton arrived at the Crinton Daycare Center at 10 o'clock, spending roughly 15 minutes with the 15 children taking part in the morning session. She spoke with them about their activities and was then presented with a T-shirt emblazoned with the phrase, "Leave no child behind." By 10:20, the First Lady was at the Stella Sanford Community Center, arriving to a standing ovation.
On behalf of the Sanford Community Center Board, all of our staff members, and all of the youngsters and clients that we work with, we welcome you to our village.
The First Lady was here to discuss the Sanford Center's community outreach programs and its commitment to helping kids to stay away from walking down the wrong road.
And part of what I've tried to do for the last several years is to go around and highlight what's working and pay some attention to people who are making a difference in the lives, particularly of children and teenagers, but really the entire community.
Taesha is grateful for the Sanford Center's intervention. It was evident in her emotional explanation to the First Lady.
And she tutored me, and she basically just was there for me when I needed her.
Brian was also a troubled youth until the Sanford Center helped set him straight.
I mean, I can get along with people I couldn't before. I can it's helped me out a lot, you know. So, I mean, I have a lot of respect for these people.
Mrs. Clinton, reiterating her commitment to helping children to have a bright future, told those on hand that it does take a village to raise a child. She says that Sioux City and all of America needs to get back to that kind of thinking.
Because I remember, too, growing up in a neighborhood where, you just didn't have to worry about your parents. Any adult was likely to haul you in or yell at you, take disciplinary measures. And so that you always felt like you were being watched all the time. And because of changing work patterns and a lot of the changes that have happened in the last 40 or so years, that's harder to do now. So we have to recreate it. We have to make it possible again for young people to feel that they have adults around who not only they can trust, but are watching them. I mean, most kids, really do want to do what's right.
And as you see from that report, Mrs. Clinton's trip to Sioux City seemed to be focusing more on caring for the next generation. The overwhelming message she conveyed at the Sanford Center this morning was, if we don't care for our children now, there will be consequences down the road. Greg.
All right, Brian, thank you very much.